Alright, what's up YouTube? So today in this video what we finna do is the haircut. We finna do a mid taper. We don't wanna go too high, we don't wanna go too low, so it's gonna be mid. And in the back we finna do a kind of a high taper with a design in the back. Finna go crazy. So stay tuned and let's get in this video.
Yo, Murder App, you fucking with that?
You just made this beat?
What's up YouTube? So today I'm finna show y'all this taper, this mid taper, and what I'm finna do is I'm finna take my Andy Semi-Pro, create that first guideline like you seeing right there. And when I do this first guideline, I usually want to measure it by a little above the eyebrow. That's how I usually measure it. You can measure it by the ear or that's how I go by it. And this guideline gonna follow the fade. So every other guideline that I make gonna follow this. So what I'm finna do now is I'm finna take my Andy shaver and get that nice and bald. And watch that and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm finna take my Oster's fast feed and create with the lever completely open, and I'm finna go up about a ½ an inch to an inch and create that second guideline. When you creating that second guideline, you do not, when you taking it out, I should say, you only want to use the corner. I go halfway like right there and I use the corner and I flick out, and then I go all the way close, and right after that the guideline disappeared. Now with this dude Rashid, that's my client, and he don't want the taper to go super high, so what I do is when I'm making the guidelines, I make them each kind of a ½ an inch, so that way I can keep the taper really low and I won't take it up that high. Alright, so now I'm finna take my one guard with the lever open and I'm finna go up the same how I did the last guideline. I'm finna go up ½ an inch towards an inch, mostly ½ an inch, and I'm finna go up and flick out, because now you go into the bulk of the hair and you don't want to get into it that much with the one guard. So I'm just flicking out, and when after I get done with that guideline, I'm gonna soften it up with the one guard closed. And then I'm gonna move to my zero.
Come on, come on, you just made this beat?
So as you can see, it's a lot of bulk and I want to remove that, so I'm taking the lever open, free-handing, and I'm just going up. As you can see, I'm going really slow because I want to be cautious. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to remove the bulk. I'm going to eventually move it with the 2 guard, but I just want to get it out the way a little bit, and then I'm going to finish taking out the rest of that guideline. And so yeah, just finish watching, it gets interesting. As you would notice in a lot of my videos and my future videos, I like picking out my clients and brushing down the hair, because it's like it gives me like an understanding of what I'm cutting. I don't like using combs that much because combs don't really push down the hair like I need it to. But as you can see right there, there's go my 2 guard, and as you can see, the bulk is gone. Like, I'm taking it out, and so now I gotta finish taking out that guideline. So I'm gonna put my 0 guard on there, and when I put my 0 guard on there, I'm gonna go halfway, and then I'm gonna go all the way close, and then the guideline gonna be done. As every barber does detail work, and I love doing detail work, so you're gonna see me with the lever open. Sometimes you're gonna see me put the 2 guard back on there, the 1 guard, the 0 guard. It's just detail work to get some of the things that you didn't get and you decided to get it at the end. So that's what you're gonna see future, like later in the video. So just keep an eye out for that one. If y'all wondering who does the beats in my videos, it's the guy that's sitting in that chair right there. His name is Rashid. I'm gonna put his YouTube channel in the description. His beats is cold. I want y'all to go check him out. He does all the beats that's been in my videos, and I only did 2 YouTube videos. So yeah, he been done. I'm pretty sure in the future all the beats that I use is gonna be his beats. This is probably the part of the tutorial that I hated because I couldn't show y'all everything. But basically what I did with the design, I'm still a beginner at some of my haircuts and I don't do designs that often. So what I did was I took the Barber Magic pencil and I just traced out the design. And you guys not gonna be able to see the whole thing because of the lighting and the camera, and I'm doing this in hand right now. So what I did was I took it, I drew it out, and after I did that, I just washed out the Barber Magic pencil, and then I just went over the design and I faded it. You guys gonna see part of the fading part, but you ain't gonna see all of it. And yeah, it got interesting, and this is probably was the smartest way to do for me because I'm not that good at designs. So yeah. So keep watching, and I hope you learn something. And if you're a beginner and you want to do designs, this is probably the best, easiest way for you to do. Or you could take the hard route. I usually practice my designs in like a book or something before I do it on my clients. But this is probably the easiest way to do it. Okay, fading the back taper when you already put a design in it is kind of weird because you gotta create that first guideline where you can create yourself enough room to fade. So what I did was I had to fade the design. So when I did the guideline, I put it based on how the design and where it was at. So as you can see, some probably a little higher. It's basically like I retraced the design in the guideline. So then I'm gonna fade it, and you guys, like I said, you ain't gonna get to see everything, but I try to show. I will show you the next time I do a design. I will show you everything. So yeah, so just keep watching, and you probably still can peep or see some of the things that I did. So yeah, keep watching, and I'll be back. That's me doing the neck, you know, the lining on the sides for the taper, and as you can see, it look crispy. What I like to do throughout the haircut, I like to bring it all together. So I'm gonna go over the taper again in this video, just so I can get the rest of that detail work. I usually do detail work a couple of times after I do the lining and the taper, because I'm still a beginner, so I don't know every last single thing, so I try to make the fade look exact, like look the best that I can get it. And so yeah, so keep watching and you'll notice some of my tricks and stuff that I do in the video. And as you can see, that taper, that back taper looking very blurry, the whole haircut looking good. And I hated the camera angles in some part of this video, so yeah, you just gotta stick with me on it. When I do my lineups, the thing I like to do is hold and spray, and I like to brush it in, repick the hair out, brush the hair down, do whatever I can do to get them hairs laying straight. And then I start in the middle and I look at the lining and see the possible way I can do it the easiest to make it straight. And so in this video, I use enhancement also in this video, and he wanted enhancements, but as you can see, the lining gonna look crispy without it, but it looked even better with enhancements. A lot of people is against enhancements, but if my client want them, I'm gonna charge more and I'm gonna give it to him. So I also took some of the hair from the the afro. I shaped it up in front of the lining a little bit to get that lining to pop out real good. And yeah, so that's the tricky thing about afros, is some people afros, the hair goes right in front of the lining, so the lining can't pop out. So he was okay with me taking some of the hair from the afro in front of the lining so that I can get the lining to pop out. And in the end, it's gonna look very crispy and the outcome gonna be nice. See, as you can see, look at the lining. The lining is perfect. It's nice and crispy. So enhancements gonna do is it's just gonna enhance the lining and it's gonna make it better. It's gonna darken up that spot right there. And he got a light spot right there, but what it's gonna do is darken it up. And it's gonna make it crispy. And in the end, this is gonna be the final, the end of the cut. And it came together well. And the lining, you can see the lining is good, and you can see me just finishing the enhancements. And yeah, I thank you guys for watching it, and I'm gonna talk again at the very end. And so yeah, that is Rashid, that's my client, and I'll put his link in the description for his YouTube page. Alright YouTube, that was the cut, and as you can see for some of the clips when I was doing the design, I wasn't able to show you guys the whole thing due to lighting and the camera angles. So the next time I do a design, I promise you guys I will show you the whole thing and show you exactly how I did it, because I did the matte barber magic pencil. And so the next time I do one, I promise to show y'all the whole thing. So stay tuned and see you next time.